So welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. Looks like a beautiful day out there today, but looks can be deceiving. It is actually pretty cold and blustery. We've had a lot of high winds for the last couple days, but I'm on my way to the stone yard. I need to get a load of 2B limestone for out at the new barn. Once we get back, I'll show you what I got going on. Oh, and on a side note, I'm still loving the F600. This is a great truck. Did I mention how tight the turning radius is? right, I'm just fixing up this one bay here, getting the dirt away from the posts. Not really getting ready for concrete, but sort of. That won't be till spring. But I'm going to be starting to park a bunch of stuff out here for the winter. We got the big roof. We might as well use it. By the way, a lot of people have been asking about the Croba, the STL1000. Got this probably 6-7 months ago. We've been using it more and more, and it's legit. It is. It's got the Kubota diesel in it. I got some more attachments for it. But yeah, perfect machine for in these little areas like this. But yeah, it's a 25 horse Kubota diesel. No def, nothing like that. Nice screen on it. Even has a headlight. My Vermeer does not have a headlight. Got the 4-in-1 bucket on it right now. And I noticed a key difference between this and the Vermeer. On this one, you kind of stand a little taller on it, which is kind of nice because you can see the bucket real well. And your thighs kind of hit right here. Where the Vermeer, it's taller and you don't stand up as high on it. Like I said, probably personal preference. I'm not sure which I like better. And it also, everybody always asks, it does carry, lift and carry a full IBC tow to hardwoods. No problem at all. It's 1,000-pound operating capacity, but I don't know what that is. 40% of tipping or something like that, so it definitely handles that. But anyway, I was in here. I got off the machine. I'm running the rake, and I look over here, and there was a doe walking out of the woods right towards me. Couldn't have cared less. While I'm out here, I want to check something. About 119 and a half. I'll probably cut all the siding boards, the board and batten siding, 119 and a quarter, because I don't want them sitting right on here. I'll probably put a piece of 1/4-inch something on here, lay those boards up there, and nail them into place. But I think it would be smart to stay up off the metal, so when you have rain coming in from the side, even though we have big overhangs, rain is still going to hit the siding, run down the siding. I don't want it to wick up into the end grain. So we'll stay up about a 1/4-inch off of this. Oh, I don't think I mentioned, the Croba is actually from Max. I'm sure you've seen their stuff around before. They have everything. Tractor attachments, implements, big pressure washers, anything you can think of. And when I got this, when they sent this to me, they gave me a link. I'll put it in the description. I think it gets you 5% off anything that you buy from that link. I'm pretty sure. You'll have to check it out. That's on you. But like I said, I'll put a link in the description if you want to check this out or anything else from Max. So far, it's been fine. I mean, we've got like 18 hours on it now or something. So I haven't used it long term or anything like that. But yeah, it's legit. Man, do I love that leaf blower, the Buffalo Turbine. Just makes things so much easier. Matter of fact, tomorrow, I think I'll go do some of the neighbors a favor and take care of their leaves as well. I've been hearing backpack blowers for the last couple hours before dark. It's just like 20 times faster, maybe more than that. But you got to have the right lawn to use it. You have to have somewhere to be able to blow the leaves, usually into the woods, which that's how most of the properties are around here. If you lived in a housing plan and you were surrounded by neighbors, probably wouldn't be the best option if you ever wanted to speak to those neighbors again. But if you got somewhere to blow them, there's nothing like it. But I got to show you a couple things. I was out there at the barn, and let me show you what happened out there a half an hour after I left. That was a little buck chasing a bunch of doe around. There was 8 or 10 deer out there. That was a half hour after I left. And then right after dark, there's a pretty decent buck. And I don't know, something spooked him. You could hear something walking in the leaves right behind the camera. I don't know if it was a bigger deer or what, but he wasn't having it. He kind of took off. He didn't run real far. But that place out there, it's unbelievable. I mean, there are deer out there all the time. Even when you're out there, there are deer there. And they keep getting pushed in, I think, more and more from the housing plans out the road. And it's kind of weird because all my years of hunting around here, you know, we bought property back in the early 90s that joined my parents' property. So I've hunted here my entire life. And it's kind of weird. I still enjoy it, but I would have dreamed years ago to have the number of deer and the number of bucks that we have today. Yet anymore, it's kind of like you get used to it or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But on camera this year, I have pictures and video of somewhere between 15 and 20 different buck. Maybe even more than that, between here and over at the old apple orchard behind my mom's place. And I have never seen anything like that. Now, out of those 15 or 20, there's probably 12 or 14 of them that are legal. And when I say legal, here in our area, they've got to have 3 points. They change it all the time. I better check. Yeah, 3 points, I think, on the beam, and to be legal on one side. Now, we have one massive 6 point around here. You got to be careful. I mean, it's way out past its ears, real tall rack, but there's 2 up here, brow tines. I don't think it's a legal buck. So that's something I need to tell everybody, like Levi and my father-in-law, if he comes over, and if I have a buddy comes over, to watch out for that buck, because you're going to think you got a real nice one, and it could be an illegal buck. But I still enjoy it, but I guess not like I used to. I enjoy the food plots, the trail cameras, all that more than actually hunting them. I still like to see, like Eva's going to go this year. Like to see her get one. Levi got one last year. I like to see that. That's how I know I'm not old yet. You know, I'm getting up there, but I'm not old, because you still try to get your kids a deer. When that switches, when the kids are trying to get you a deer, that's when you know you're getting up there. You know what I'm saying? But when you get real old or older, I think you care less than what I do now. I remember my dad would go out. He'd go sit on the driveway down there and would put little drives on for him. He was probably in his early 70s. And I don't even think he loaded his gun. You know what I mean? It's just what we do. We just go out. Never missed a first day, though, since I was 12 years old. It's just what we do. It'll be fun when, like, the grandkids get a little bit older. Bo, it's too young to tell right now if it's something that would interest him. Ty, I'm sure Who knows, maybe Thea as well. But Ty, he really enjoys seeing the deer. He likes the fact that his dad hunts. Every time he sees a big deer, a big buck, he calls it the big boy. So when I get videos of it, I'll send them to him in a text message to Levi. Say, hey, show Ty the big boy. But he gets all wound up. He does. Like seeing pictures of him. But I wanted to show you something before I wrap this up. Check this out. Log rate, 30-inch picaroon. I have a blue one that I use down at the firewood processor, but American made. These are nice. And I'll be honest, the wood ones are nice. They are kind of traditional, but these are just so much better. You know, they last forever. We've got these for sale on our website if anybody is interested, and with a little twist, I might add. I think we have just 50 of these, and one out of those 50, one of the boxes, I had to go get it. One of the boxes, got to make sure I'm not showing you the number, is going to have a golden ticket in it. Now, with this golden ticket, right underneath my fingers here, there's a number. If you get this in your box with your picaroon, you will email us, and there's a number on here, and you are a golden ticket winner. And what that means is we are going to send you a free box, shipping and everything, of fire starter, a box of 5 bags if you get the golden ticket. Kind of a fun little thing to do. I remember the episode of The Office when Michael Scott thought it would be a great idea to put golden tickets in the cases of paper. It didn't end very well for him. That was a great episode. That was a great show. They don't make anything like that anymore. I don't think there's anything on TV that we watch anymore. Really. You remember when we were younger, like there might be a show on a Thursday night, and I mean, you knew in your head, hey, I'm going to watch that. There's nothing like that anymore. Just nothing good. But anyway, in the description of this video, I'll have a link for the Croba STL1000 mini skid. If you want to look into one of those, I'll also put a link for the log rate 30-inch orange picaroon. And remember, you have a chance for the golden ticket. And lastly, this coming weekend on Saturday, you're going to see this video Tuesday morning. On Saturday, we will have fire starter available, and we'll have a lot of boxes of 10. It's that time of year. A lot of people like giving it away as Christmas presents. It makes a great gift. And I think I mentioned this before. It's great to see because we will get emails now from people that don't watch YouTube. They don't know anything about us, but like a buddy or someone at their church or whatever gave them a bag of fire starter, and they love it. And they reach out to us, say, hey, when's more of this going to be available? So we'll have plenty of that available this weekend. And I'm really looking forward to Thanksgiving and the holidays and all that. I'm looking forward to getting started, putting the siding on the barn. That's going to look just beautiful. Hopefully the weather stays decent, you know. That carpentry work isn't a lot of fun when it's like freezing cold and windy and snowy. But if it stays, you know, in the 40s and up, I'm fine with that. But if it gets below freezing, I'm not having it. But anyway, I think that's about it for today's video. Appreciate y'all being here, and I will catch you on the next one.